Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Jeff and Michael from Achievement Hunter. Michael, we are doing a 5 facts in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Woo!
Do you remember that game?
Yeah, I do remember it. I played it a bit. I dabbled.
I played it a little bit, too. It was a fun game.
Yeah, I would play the first few levels. They had, like, short objectives, like, build this coaster and do this, or, like, get this many people in. I'd be like, yeah, and I'd do that for, like, 5 levels, and then I'd get to the levels where you could build, like, the bigger coasters, and then I'd immediately try and break the coasters, because you can, like, turn the speeds up really fast and try and derail it.
Oh,
kill people and shit. And then, you know.
Before we get started with Franco's official 5 facts, I'm going to throw one out there.
Okay.
It's a fucking game you play on a computer.
It is, yeah. PC game.
Not an Xbox game. All right. Fact number 1, Michael.
No, number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but this is 6 facts.
Official number 1.
Yeah. Actual number 2.
Actual number 2.
Okay, so Chris Sawyer, the game's developer, originally wanted to create a sequel to the highly successful Transport Tycoon, a business simulator also designed by Sawyer. However, during the development, he became obsessed with roller coasters and changed his project idea.
That's a pretty big change.
I'm going to go ahead and say that also changed his life.
Yeah. Transport Tycoon.
Transport Tycoon. And the world would have to wait for the sequel to Transport Tycoon.
A business simulator. Was there, like, businessmen, like, clamoring for this? There's
Dude.
like, fuck, it's not coming out. What do I do with all these extra briefcases? I was going to carry the game in.
It was the only video game Donald Trump ever played. All right. Fact number 2/3. The original name for the game was White Knuckle, a title that actually lasted a long time in the development cycle. Yeah, that was when the game was a little the game was a little more blue back then.
Damn.
When Micropose, the game's publisher and developer, funded by Wild Bill Steely and Sid Meier, got involved, it was decided that Tycoon should be kept to follow the Tycoon tradition.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So instead of White Knuckle Tycoon or Tycoon, they went with Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I think it's a good fit because the whole game's about roller coasters.
It is.
It's a good last-minute decision.
Did you ever try to make those roller coasters that, like, lasted forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun. Did you know that according to Chris Sawyer, 99% of the game is written in assembly code?
Oh, my God,
That's a
really?
rare occurrence for games published in the late 90s.
Shit.
Pretty
Get
rare.
out of town.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Pretty fascinating.
So what's the significance of that?
Oh, dude, nobody writes in assembly anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it, like, dangerous? He was just like, I don't even care.
Yeah, I just fucking
I
throw
might
caution
get
to the wind.
radiation, but
Yeah.
the game's going to be good. You could tell. When I was playing it, I mean, I didn't know the numbers, and I couldn't say, like, you know, for sure, but I was like, something's off. And now that, like, you say that it was mostly assembly code, I'm like, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was into radiation. Yeah, he was hoping to turn it into the Fantastic Four if it went well, but it did not. Actually, it did.
Well, I mean, it got a good game, yeah.
Yeah, it had a good
like
game out of
a bunch
it.
more after
Fucking
that one, I
assembly
think.
code.
I think there's a bunch more.
Do you think anybody who's listening to this video right now has any idea what assembly code is?
There's probably a few.
Probably.
I bet there's a few out there.
Shut up, nerds.
Yeah.
All right. Fact number 4/5.
You don't get to talk. Leave a comment.
Sony Pictures picked up the rights to make a Roller Coaster Tycoon movie.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But, Michael, as of the recording of this video, this specific video
my
right
God,
here,
right now,
it's not clear
let's
if that
date
movie
it.
is still in
To be
development or
clear,
not.
that's June 10th, 2013.
Yes.
Right? Like, we wanted people to know.
While the world is clamoring for a Roller
What
Coaster
the fuck
Tycoon
would
movie.
that be about?
Dude, it'd be about a dude who wears a top hat and makes a lot of money and makes roller coasters.
I think they could combine it with that movie. What was that movie with, what the hell's his name? Denzel Washington and Chris Pine with the trains?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Unstoppable or
Yeah,
whatever.
combine it with that. Like, this roller coaster's out of control. Get Chris Pine on it. And Denzel be like, you can't do it. And he's like, I have to.
You know what they should add in that, too?
What? Top hats?
Chris Pine, Denzel Washington, roller coasters, top hats, titties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all those 80s
Dude,
like snowboarding movies
The one
and
thing
skiing
missing,
movies.
spoiler alert,
Yeah.
but the one thing missing from the new Star Trek movie were titties.
Titties, yeah.
It was great.
There was
but
some
it could have been
bra and
better.
underwearsies.
There were bra and panties for
Yeah.
no reason whatsoever but to pan to the audience, and it was great.
It
but
was
you could have
great.
went a little further, JJ. I'm just saying.
Yeah, let's bring the 80s and gratuitous titties back. Even,
wow.
I don't even care. They can hang some
porno.
dong in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah,
for
make
all I
it
care.
even it out.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Maybe they'll want to throw some Dolph Lundgren in there.
That would be
Dolph
awesome.
Lundgren.
He's not doing anything right now. Except for fighting crime
Yeah.
with his nose,
His
right?
nose. The nose knows.
Okay. Fact number 5/6 is a good one, Michael.
Yeah, all right.
Are you excited about it? I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you all about it right now. Okay.
Lay it on me.
Did you
Oh, my God.
Did you know that assigning certain names to guests make them act differently than others?
Holy shit.
For example, and this is that example. I'm going to give it to you right now. Naming a guest Big Bucks will cause that guest to have unlimited money. Naming
out
a
of
guest
town.
Chris Sawyer will cause that guest to walk around and take photos of the park. like perverted photo, like upskirts and stuff. Yeah.
In the potties.
And then, additionally, there are many Easter eggs and cheats associated with this concept.
Oh,
so,
shit. So what
get
if
creative with your naming schemes, and who knows what'll happen.
If you name a guy Fat Dong,
yeah, then he's got a giant
it's
dong.
going to be dragging it around behind him.
Yeah.
Just like,
if you name a guy Gary Schlong, yeah, or Tripod, then, you get some giant wieners. So that's it, Michael. That's 6 facts.
Wait a minute. 7th fact.
Okay.
I'll just throw it in. Dolph Lundgren possibly can smell crime before it happens. That's the 7th fact.
I can't wait for this movie to come out.